Well, hello, Sagittarius. Hello, hello. I'm going to let you all come in the room. So, Sagittarius, this is going to be a general reading for you. I am going to see. I'm going to start with the green cards first, and then we're going to go ahead and get into at least one of the little tea leaf oracles. I want to see how you're feeling, what's going on with you, what you will experience. Hopefully it's good things you will experience. Hopefully it's good stuff. You've been having some amazing reads, so we have high hopes that everything in this reading will be good. So let's go ahead, let's get into it. Hey everybody, let's get into the reading. I will be channeling a little bit. I guess I wasn't expecting it, but it kind of popped up in Taurus reading, so I will be doing that for you. Let's go ahead, let's get into the reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius. 2 cards, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, you had 3. I'll take it. When it comes out that way, I'll take it. Sagittarius, please. Ooh, I don't know. I heard you say somebody talked too damn much. I don't know what that means, but that's what I heard. You guys want to tell me a lot today. You got a lot to tell me. Okay, well, let's talk about it. One of the cards here is Sanctuary. This always comes out for you. You could be dealing with a Virgo. A Virgo could be heavily influencing your life in some kind of way, but you always get Sanctuary. It never fails, okay? I don't know if you are in isolation because you want to be in isolation, or you want to be left alone, or you just feel by yourself. You feel alone. You feel like no one understands. I tell you that all the time, but that's because the Sanctuary card always comes out. Maybe, you know what? I just heard you're a sanctuary to someone. And see, that's not good. You can't be someone's savior. And see, I feel like this is more so on the end of taken advantage of, or they just know that they can rely on you. Yeah, you can't be someone's sanctuary. Your children, the people that's close to you that cares about you, maybe them. This is the reason why you want to run and hide. That's exactly the reason why you want to run and hide. Because of that. Okay? You have balance. Balance. I love this. Okay, so what's the opposite of balance? We talk about a cracked foundation. We're saying that at one point you were about to go straight through the floor, right? We're saying that, you know, things were so bad you couldn't even stand up. You had no control. At one point you felt helpless. You had no control over your life. And for some of you, you're just now getting there, or you're still coming out of the tunnel. And I'm talking about balance. Could be emotionally imbalanced. Somebody just jacked you up. You like, listen, I don't even know how I'm still here. You could have been dealing with someone who financially completely ruined you. Or you're just at that place where you feel like you have been ruined. And it doesn't have to be necessarily because of other people. But you see how you're gaining balance? I love it. Oh my goodness, this reading is already starting good for Sagittarius. Shout out to you. And then here with the clarity. Yeah, because you know what to do. Now, we're not looking at balance for the little examples that I had. When we get into the tarot, you know, we're going to see what it could definitely be, right? So we see that, you know, sanctuary could mean this peace that you could be getting, but it could also mean the other stuff that I talked about. But it could be peace. This is how you're able to get the balance. This is how you're able to get the clarity. Sanctuary is a place. It's like a church too. Some of you are going back to church. Some of you are becoming way more spiritual. We already know that you are already spiritual. Okay. Now you're the Jedi master of spirituality. You're like, I know I was spiritual, but now this time, like, I got it. I can see through things. Nobody can fool me. And I'm not saying that there won't be mistakes that are made or anything like that, but I really do feel like you really are the master here. Ooh, pleasure with a close friend. Are you just saying that they're friends, Sagittarius, or is it you want to be more, but you're just kind of putting yourself in that box? Are you wanting to be just friends with this person, or are you wanting something more? And right now you're allowing yourself only to be friends with someone that you want to be a lover. You want them to be yours. But right now it just says pleasure with a close friend. And that could even be same-sex relationship too. Nobody knows about. It's kind of like those Lifetime movies. But again, like I said before, is this what you want? Right? You have deep love, deep affection, and caring. Well, it's here. It means something is hitting your heart chakra. Maybe you're starting to fall for someone who is maybe you went in it, that's just thinking that it was just going to be just sex. I mean, you got to pay attention to the cards. The card says that there's deep affection. There's love here. Maybe you start off as friends. But again, are you clear about where this is going? This could be someone who is a younger male or female. We're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what this is all about here for Sagittarius. I see two different people in your reading. Some of you are in a long-term committed relationship and you have a side person. Oh, you didn't know they were going to be a side person. A lot of y'all did not know that this was going to happen. And I'm hearing you say, I fell into it. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, I fell into it. How you fall into that? And it's like you're trying to push the person away. Like you're trying to move away from it. And it's like, but you can't. Ooh, you're going to end up, fell in love. That's what you fell into. Fell in love with somebody. This card came out. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. You're separated from somebody, whether you are in a committed relationship or not. You're separated from somebody by losing your mind. So happen hitting that heart chakra. Oh God, I miss them so much. And then even when they come back in here, are you really going to take them back? You don't know. Some of them really are young. You don't know if this person is going to be able to not take care of you, but are they capable of it? Whether they're young or not. Are they capable of taking care of your heart? So now you got all of this angst. Why did I get myself into this? Why did I do this? Why did I do this with this person? I see somebody watching somebody too, very curious, trying to keep up, right? Trying to keep their eye, try to figure out everything that's going on at all times there with that owl, right? You may not be in my life, but I'm definitely going to know what you're doing. So it could be either you or the person that you're separated from. And someone is definitely doing that. A lot of you have not been praying the way you should pray, or if you are praying, are you believing that things will get better? Because I just kind of see you. I don't want you to be this fake spiritualist. I don't want you to be a fake spiritualist, because I feel like most people look at you as being spiritual, but then when times really get tough, your stomach start turning, some of you start panicking. You don't even have your spiritual support system in place. You're going to always have problems. You're going to always have anxiety. So you should make sure you have people that is going to support you when things are just not, when you're not having good days. Let's see. Too much. Some of y'all are feeling down in the dumps. I mean, when I tell you your heart is screaming for somebody. Let's see what this is all about. If it's reversed, that's okay. I don't do reversals, but I'll take note of it. Didn't I tell you? Ooh, wee, baby. Ooh, down in the dumps, honey. You're going to come out of it. But you see the reason why I talked about emotional and the moon card came out? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And again, this is a general reading. So let's get out of the love portion for a second. Because I can tell you, this is definitely dealing with love, because love is the heart, the heart of your reading. I love the fact that your money is getting better. I love that that's not the reason why you're going to be depressed anymore. I love that that's the reason why you're starting to see the sun. That was one of the cards that actually fell out. I'm happy that that is your source of joy. At least one. At least one. You need to make sure you protect your finances and protect your valuable things. Because for some of you, it could be very careless. You have people coming in and out of your house, or I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe you tell your children things that you shouldn't tell them, right? And they just feel like they can just rely on you. But either way, I love the fact that your money improving is your sense of joy, because the moon card is in reverse. You understand, some of you had bad money management. You didn't really necessarily learn it from anybody, but you definitely weren't good at spending it. You didn't know how to spend it. Sometimes you just, maybe I don't know if they still do that. I doubt it. Okay, like I saw this when I was like 15, seeing people, having a book where they will subtract an ad. I never done that. I never did that. Never. But I don't know, maybe that could help you out. I feel like for some of you, you are hands-on learners, and that can kind of help you. Maybe you need an accountant. Maybe you're making that type of money where you will need an accountant. But I do see things getting back in order, and I love that when it comes down to your finances. Let me see if I can see other things dealing with your finances. Because some of y'all are down in the dumps about love, whether it's because somebody ain't around or there's nobody in sight. Okay, so we're going to get to that in a minute. Let's talk about some other stuff really quickly. And we'll get back to the love part. 4 of Wands. I see a real estate agent here. Somebody is dealing with a real estate agent, or you guys are in real estate. And I'm also seeing that you are definitely, there is, are you fixing something on your house, or are you moving? You're trying to figure out if you want to stay at where you are, or if you want to move. You're going to know if you should move or stay. Okay. Some of you don't know if you're able to stay in your house, maybe because your money has been bad. I don't know, but I'm definitely seeing that you're going to know what's coming of that, dealing with your home situation, or if there's a child in the home that could be removed. Ooh, I don't really do children stuff. I don't really talk about children on my channel. That's a very sensitive subject. I do it personally behind the scenes with personal readings, but I don't really do that on the channel. But I do see that for some of you, you're trying to figure out if they should go with a dad, or maybe there's a You guys are still there? There you go. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I am seeing something with a child in a home, okay? But other than that, if it has nothing to do with the children in the house, if they're going to go with the daddy, or, if juvie, Okay, housing for a child. Okay, if it doesn't have anything to do with that, it does have something to do with you trying to figure out if you want to stay or leave, or what you're going to do with something dealing with your house or your home. Okay. Why does this look crooked on the camera? I was not paying attention. I don't like it looking crooked. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Sagittarius. Oh, you guys got the Magician here. What are you trying to tell me? The fact that it's in reverse. It's always upright, always upright. But what are you trying to tell me? Why are you letting, I gotta go back. I have to go back. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, I'll get to the money portion. You know, like I said, other stuff. I do see that for some of you, there was this big opportunity that just did not, that fell through. It did not work out. You obviously didn't get the type of the job that you wanted, or they didn't give you the type of money that you wanted. Because again, anything dealing with the Magician is what you've been praying for, things that you've been trying to manifest. And the fact that it's in a reverse, it's like you didn't get it. Okay. But again, it's upright. So this is always letting me know that, you know, this coming after the Four of Wands, that whatever it is, whatever this new thing is, because of that old thing, it wasn't supposed to work. Whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whether it's the house that you wanted and you did not get, it was not meant for you, okay? The Magician is still very universal, so it wasn't meant for you to get. And I don't know, I feel like you've been feeling rejected in a way. This is not the rejected card, but you've been feeling rejected because there's this low confidence. And I don't know why you're in this low confidence energy. You're in this low confidence space. You know, you could be the life of the party, or people are so used to seeing you a certain way. And the worst thing you can hear when someone walk up to you and say, Sagittarius, what's wrong? You're like, oh God, they breaking through the facade. They oh my goodness. Okay. They can see something's up. Okay. It's that type of stuff. You guys are really disturbed about something. And it's not that it's bad. It's just because something is just irking you. And I feel like it has something to do with more so your romantic relationships. I'm not saying that it's not other stuff, but you don't feel as supported. And you feel like your husband, your boyfriend, your wife, your girlfriend, you feel like that will be your support system because that would be the closest person to you. So for a lot of you, it's like you can get two in one. And that is what is going on here. It's like you have something has really hit your confidence. Some of you don't even have the willpower, or before you really didn't even have the willpower to really even finish your goals. But again, that's not going to last. Remember, the Magician is in the upright. But I see what you were trying to tell me. Some of you are really into retro fashion. You love to dress. You love to shop. You love to dress. You love looking good. One thing I have to give you that. Okay? But just be careful about what you're spending. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Sagittarius. You haven't seen change in your life in such a long time. I love the fact that clarity is coming out. This is so good. Even with the Ace of Swords, it came out. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I don't see that you're happy right now. I don't see that you're happy right now. I just don't. And I'm not sure why. I just don't see that you're in the best of places as far as your attitude and your positivity. I'm just not seeing it. I feel like there's a lot of reluctancy that's happening. You're just getting up doing things because you have to. You don't really have too many passions in your life. And I mean, all of that is coming. But right now, I don't see where you are happy. Let's see why. This is for Sagittarius. That card came out. Okay. I mean, I see different things for different people, but if I had to sum it up, it has something to do with love, definitely with the Queen of Cups. And for others, there is a love that isn't around you. And I don't know if if there was work that caused this separation. I don't know if it was another person that caused the separation. Some of you are not happy with the quality of your work. You're definitely not happy with the quality of your work. And I also feel like you feel that your intuitiveness, your wisdom, like we talked about earlier in the reading, how everyone comes to you. I feel like your intuitiveness, you feel like it's a blessing, but to you, sometimes you feel like it's a curse because you don't want to always know. You don't want to always be on, right? You want to not saying that you haven't always been responsible, because we already know, Sagittarius, you done effed up, okay? But I feel like the thing is, you feel like when you F up, your consequences is way worse than other people. That's what I see here. Because it's deeply rooted with that Queen of Cups. Deeply rooted here. And I don't know, I feel like there's also some things where you feel like you're blocked from. Some of you are working a little bit too much. And I don't know if you work 2 jobs. Maybe it's a 2-job thing. You're like, I can't even, I literally can't. I can't even have a love life because I got my kids and I'm working 2 and 3 jobs, or I'm working 2 jobs and going to school. So I feel like for some of you, you can't even have the type of personal life that you want because of your heavy responsibilities. I mean, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. For some of you, you have ailing parents, ailing mother, father, whoever. Then you're responsible here. You're responsible for taking care of other people. And so you're not in the best of place. This is right now. And I like the fact that the balance card, remember we even talked about emotion, and emotion came out. So emotional balance is coming. You got a new beginning here with the Magician card. I feel like there's going to be more balance with your work. Maybe getting a job where you don't have to work 2. You don't have to work the 2 jobs. You can work 1 job that's going to be bringing in enough money that you're not going to be all over the place. I see that you guys forget a lot, okay? You're all over the place and you forget a lot. You'll get to the door, you're like, wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to be doing this. That's because some of you ain't even getting no sleep. You're not getting enough sleep. Some of you are not getting hydrated. You're not getting enough nutritious foods. You're falling off, okay? So, and I'm just here to kind of encourage you to focus a little bit more on yourself if you can do that. If there's little areas in your life where, maybe an hour before you go to bed, it could be you time, it could be your time. Some of you are not putting your children to bed. They don't have a bedtime. You get into bed and they still run around the house. That's my biggest pet peeve when I talk to some of y'all on the phone. And I'm like, what time did he go to sleep? Oh, girl, he don't go to sleep till 12 o'clock. I'd be like, oh, no, girlfriend. My child was kicking and screaming in the bed. But he had his little ass in that bed. Why? Because you deserve time too. Okay? And some of you have to be a little bit more stricter on your children and have certain things put in place. Okay, that's part of the control. Part of the control is saying, when I come home, I'm going to make sure my house is exactly where it's supposed to be. Did you take out the trash? Did you do the dishes? Did you do your homework? Make sure you do all of that because your bedtime is at 9 o'clock. And you're going to be in the bed. That is how you're going to be able to gain balance of your life. The universe is trying to get you to gain control over some things that you have control over, but you're not taking control. This is the reason why you're forgetting. I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't know why I see a lot of, for some of you, you're not organized. All of those things need to be put in place in order for you to gain clarity, in order for you to have some peace here with that sanctuary, and for you to gain balance back into your life. You are not a victim. Once all of those things are put in place, I'm telling you, you're going to see this new beginning here with that number 1 with this Magician card. It is definitely going to be something that you're going to manifest because of what you're working on, putting in place, okay? Money is going to get so much better for you, but right now, please be careful about the spending. I literally cannot, because yeah, this looks like, I don't know, you're going to get out of it, but this does look pretty crazy with your money, okay? And I do see that part of that balance energy is you getting your bills paid, or the things that you've been having big debt, you'll be able to pay that off, but it's going to take some time. This is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. I appreciate you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you guys just in general. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of that is down below. I love you with all my heart, Sagittarius, and I will talk to you later. Bye.